her thoughts.
My thoughts on it was, me being a parent and a mother of 2 daughters is degrading, and there's no honor in getting a scholarship for shaking your ass the best. What? There's nothing good about that. What good do you have to look to for after shaking your ass for a scholarship? Everyone in school is going to know what you did. You're going to be embarrassed at school, just like strippers are at school. They strip because they feel that they have to, but at school, when the students find out they're stripping, they make fun of them and tell them, just like on Players Club, shake your ass. Is that what you want to be known for? I don't want my daughters being known for that. And I think it's degrading, especially for black women. Why would you want to give scholarships for that when there's a lot of intelligent women out here that use their brain? Why don't you want to give them some money to go to school? Why do you have to give money for twerking? I don't understand it myself. Unless you part of genocide and destroying your people and getting paid for it. Because I know Juicy J, he probably sitting back laughing at how many women is going to come here and shake their ass for this money. It's all a game.
That's really insightful, definitely. You know, I think that this is problematic, but the reason that it's problematic is multi-pronged. And I would like to, first of all, say that I think that this contest is only symptomatic, and that any discussion about this that ignores the larger picture of the systematic sexploitation, objectification of black women is basically an incomplete discussion. But for the purpose of time, I'll just, speak on these things that we're dealing with right now. But in addition to the issue of misogyny is the issue of our brothers embracing that cooning buck type of personality, the one that will promote the exploitation of himself, his sisters, his brothers, for a buck. The coon will buck for a buck, the buck will coon for a buck. We really have to get out of that. Secondly, I would say that the contest is a scholarship contest makes this problematic on a whole different dimension. If I'm not mistaken, the award is $50,000. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you see, this is not an essay contest. This is a twerking contest. So, you can think of the situation really quickly when the 12-year-old sits up and tells his math teacher, I make more in a day than you make in a whole year or a month or whatever he might say. It can be said easily that one twerking contest will get a sister more in one contest than a sister will get in her whole semester, or more than one semester or quarter. So I think that these things are problematic. In addition to that, if I am not mistaken, there is a scholarship song coming up. That is just, it's not just about a song, because you know how art imitates life, life imitates art. Is this going to be a trend? Are we going to have more rappers talking about, scholarship, and they're going to throw it in, hey, we're doing some positive things, we're helping them go to school? How many sisters will even get a taste of that and want to continue to go to school? So I just, those are my pieces of the puzzle for that.
Okay. Good points from both of you.
What type of action do you think should be taken? Do you think that there should be a boycott? Do you think that, we should really be in? Because guess what? It's not only a crowd of college students that's going to be listening or older people. Kids are always listening, okay? I mean, kids, little 7, 8, 9, they start early, okay? So even if it's a censored form of scholarship, whatever track that comes out, they're going to be listening to that and looking at that, and, that can be very catchy. How do you perceive that? What should be done? What can be done?
Well, I agree. A boycott is certainly appropriate and in order, at least for sure, for starters. I wanted to say, though, both of your points I think are, certainly excellent from a mother's standpoint with young daughters, and then certainly, Sis Tricey, as you said, looking at the broader systems that are supporting this, and this is a systematic, and the systematic attack continues on us as women and sistren. So for starters and for sure, as women, I believe it is imperative for us to come out in strong opposition to the CD, to the message, and most certainly to begin to actively work to get in the ears of our young sistren about that and about this whole thing. And the whole message is, as you all have so eloquently, poignantly, and succinctly pointed out in terms of the detrimental effects and what it means for us and where it most certainly can and is likely to lead to. We already know where it's going to lead to. I mean, like, there's been enough research done to suggest what the outcome of these type of behaviors are going to, be. So with that, representing the militant-minded movement and the sistren and the women of the militant-minded movement, myself, Sis Abena Afreeka, Sis Tricey of Stick, and Sis Seeka, the teacher of the Hip Hop Liberation Army, are certainly coming out right now loud and clear and calling for and asking the brothers to also support us in boycotting Juicy J and their upcoming CD and their this current movement to support the continued degradation of our sister and